Hello Spruha, hello Shriya. Let's start one more new shloka and new story for today. Okay, let us say the shloka and then
Chalo, shloka.
we will learn about it. Okay, you can repeat
Yes.
after me. Vidya dadati vinayam.
Vidya dhatyati
Vinayam.
vinayam
Vinayadyati patratat.
vinayadatvati patratat
पात्रत्वात् धनमाप्नोति
patratvadanamapnoti
धनात् धर्मात् सुखम्.
dhanadatvanatak sukham.
Now you can mute if you want. Okay, I can explain one by one and you can unmute and talk whenever is needed. Okay. So this is very important shloka. Okay. What this explains is how one should be in their life and how they should grow as a better human being in the life. Okay. So it is very important for children, for grown-ups, for very small kiddos, for everyone. Okay. So what it is trying to say is Vidya dadati vinayam. That means, of course, everyone has to learn Vidya, right? Vidya is education or a skill, right? It can be a singing, it can be a playing a some device, right? You can learn flute, you can learn some sitar, you can learn from veena, any different instruments, in fact, right? Or you can master in one of the arts. There are several arts, right? Or you can even a great a learned intellectual by learning different books at school, at college, whatnot, right? You can be a big IAS officer, you can be a IPS officer, you can be a doctor, you can be an engineer, you can be anything, right? So but all of this will happen only when you have a great education and hard work, correct? Vidya dadati vinayam. But now whenever you learn something, you should also get a great humility, great respect to others, right? But after learning, you should never be very proudish person. You should not be egoistic person, right? You should not be like that. You have to be very a person with humility, right? You have to respect, you have to be down to earth, you have to get adjusted with any kind of a people you encounter with, right? But you just need to maintain your own self-respect, but you cannot be a too much of a egoistic or very stubborn or ruling person like that, right? So you should be very ground to earth person to get understand others person and get adjusted, right? Then only you will grow, right? Vidya dadati vinayam. Your education should give you a humility, right? Second, vinayadyati patratat. Now after education you should be a person with humility. After that, due to your humility and respect and get adjustment mindset, because as a HR in many companies, people will see, are you a good team player, right? Are you going to work with everyone, or you will be like a full boss? No, right? No boss can rule the world, right? So you should be a person with humility and get adjusted, and also good team player, right? You have to get along with everyone and grow, correct? Now vinayad dati patratat. So when you are with humility, then you will get a respect, right? You will be a good officer, you will be a good person in your company, you will be a good boss, right? You even as a leader, you can be a good person to get along with everyone, correct? Vinaya dadati patra. So that will give you a great respect in your position, whatever you are. Next, patratva dhanamapnoti, right? Finally, you need a money, right? But as a good employee, you will get great salary, great improvement, great, promotions, everything, only when you have a great humility as well as good knowledge. Of course, for everything starts with your hard work and education. Then you should also be a great person with humility. Then humility will give you a great position, right? Then great position will give you great salary, right? If you are a like great IAS officer or a doctor, but you are not even kind enough to anyone, you are not even supporting anyone, you are not a great team player, will you keep your job forever? No. At some point you will be out of your job, right? So you will get great salary, great income, great money only when you are as a great team player and you are having a great position, and position is coming with your humility, and that is coming with your, you should get proper humility only from your great education, but you should not be like a hard person, right? Then dhana dharma tata sukham. Now dharma, this is the final goal, right? Now you have to perform your righteous duties to get to the beautiful happy life, right? Now let us say you got a money, but you are spending somewhere in different bad habits, then will you get happiness in life? No, right? So dhana dharma tataha sukham. So after you get money, you have to be sticking to your dharma, your righteousness things to do in your life, right? Once you get a money, you just cannot spend for any unreasonable, non-righteous things, and eventually you will never get a satisfaction, you will never get a happiness in the life, right? So they are all interconnected, correct? So first you have to work hard, right? And then get good education. Education should give you the right humility to make you as a right human being with a good team spirit or good team builder qualities, and then you will get a good position in the job, you will be respected by the team, right? You will be in a good job, and the job will give you good salary, and that salary, that money you should be using for your dharma or your righteous things, right? You donate something for the community, you do something good for the community, you also do great for your own, right? Your family and also friends and love, nearby, near and dear, right? And then you use that money for the good things to be happiest person forever, correct? Now let us hear one very interesting story in the same context, okay? All right, but we'll say one more time that shloka, okay? Vidya dadati vinayam,
Vidya dadati vinayam.
vinayadyati patratat,
Vinayadhyati patrata.
पात्रत्वा धनमाप्नोति,
Patatva dhanamapnoti.
धनाद्धर्म ततः सुखम्.
Dhanadharma sukham.
You can mute, I will tell the story now, okay? So knowledge should give humility. Humility leads to worthiness. Worthiness brings wealth, and wealth used rightly leads to the righteousness and happiness in the life, right? So let's learn about a very interesting story, okay? The humble ant and proud butterfly, okay? So in a big green forest there lived a tiny ant. The name of that ant is Chintu, okay? What is the name of that ant? It's a Chintu, right? And there is a colorful butterfly and its name is Raju, okay? So we'll just change the names, okay? There used to be a tiny ant called Shriya, and there used to be a butterfly, right, by the name Spruha, okay? Let us go with that. Now, when the ant was always busy, okay? Always busy, right? What it used to do, the ant used to collect all the food from here and there, get the food from all over, and then keep storing in its shelter, right? So that small ant goes all over here and there and carries the food and keeps it somewhere in its a shelter. Okay, then this butterfly used to look at that ant and ask, "Hey, what are you doing, man? You are always struggling hard to get the food, get the shelter, construct a strong shell for yourself. You are always doing that. Why don't you enjoy, right? You just be chill out, right? Be chill, right? Enjoy your life, right?" And butterfly always flies here and there, tiny, 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 tiny. It just flies all over and it enjoys ever always. Okay, now one day this butterfly goes up to ant and asks, "Why are you doing such a hard work every day? Just enjoy some time, don't do that." Okay, then Chintu, it humbly replies, okay, "I work hard to prepare for my future. When the rainy season comes, I will have food and shelter. Why don't you also join with me to bring the food and keep it in the shelter? Let's share for our future," right? So it spoke to it in a humbly way. Okay, it was very polite while talking. Then Chintu replied, okay, "I want hard to prepare. I work so hard to prepare for my future. When the rainy season comes, I can have the food and shelter, right?" Then that Raju or that butterfly, it says, it just laughs at it. Okay, it says, "Rainy days are so far away, right? I don't need to waste my time now. I will enjoy." Okay. Soon after, the rainy season is arrived. Heavy rains are flooding all over, right? The forest is completely in the water. And then butterfly could not even find a place, nor there is a dry place anywhere, right? Then it was just looking for resting some place. It don't have any warm and resting area, right? He became so tired and he became so hungry, right? Then the ant was still in a warm shelter and it had some food for it, right? Then butterfly went up to ant and it asked for help. Okay, then Chintu or the ant welcomes butterfly with the kindness and it shared some food and shelter. Then it says, "Thank you so much, Shreya. I got some good shelter and warm food to eat," right? That is why when you have time and energy, you have to be very, you should work hard and you maintain the humility and never tease. Since then the butterfly also, it used to work hard and stay with humility, and also it never tease the ant again. Okay, so what are we learning here? You have to work hard no matter what and prepare for your future by doing the best today. Correct? Humility is a strength, right? Being kind and humble makes you truly strong, right? You just cannot ignore and tease others when they are weak. You have to be humble for everyone, right? Learn from mistakes. It's the butterfly just learned quickly, right? It thought, "Oh my god, let me work hard and me also be fully prepared for my future." Correct? So we will have some small videos and some photographs as well. Okay, now give me a second. All right. Okay, do you see this here? What are its names we spoke about? Who's Chintu here? Who's Raju here?
The ant is Chintu and butterfly is Raju.
Very good. Then real quick, okay. All right, okay, give me 1 second.
Listen with me.
Okay. All right. All right. Okay. Then you understood, right, what I'm saying? Okay. Let us say one more time shloka and then we'll end for today. Okay. Is that clear?
Yes.
Let's say the shloka. Okay. Vidya dadati vinayam.
Vidya dadati vinayam.
Vinayadyati patratat.
Vinayadatvati patratat.
Patratvat dhanamapnoti.
Patratvat matnoti.
Dhanat dharma tatah sukham.
Ranadatma tatat sukham.